Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So just recently on this channel I reached 25k, 25,000, which is crazy, first of all. I think it would be kind of cool to reach 30k before 2017 is over, but who knows. But anyway, for reaching 25k I thought I would do another Q&A because some people wanted me to, and so I was gonna do 25 questions for 25k. But I mean, honestly, I think this might be a little bit more than 25 questions because people asked 2 questions in one comment, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to answer some more of you guys' questions. So let's get started. The first question comes from, I would butcher that so bad if I tried, but she asked, did you color your hair with another color before? I have. My hair is naturally kind of like this color blonde, but when I was in high school, I went through like an emo phase and I've dyed my hair so many different colors. Like it's been brown, it's been black, it was black with blonde underneath, it was red. But when I was a senior in high school, I decided to go back to blonde and it's been the same ever since. Okay, Mia Nara asks, can you show us your 40th picture on your phone? Let me see. I'm curious as to what that could possibly be. 40. It's not June. Fashion icon. Okay, Victoria. Guys with them names. Hey Danny, this is for your Q&A. Have you ever committed to learning a BTS or any K-pop dance routine? If so, show us the highlight. If not, which is the dance you wish you would learn? Thank you for your great content. I, a cookie stan, salute you. Oh, I have. When I was first getting into K-pop, I was really big on like learning dances. And so I learned Dope, Danger, War of Hormone. A little later on I tried to learn Not Today, which that one's so hard. And have I done any more? Oh, I learned Go-Go. I almost have the whole thing except for like the last part where it goes really fast because I'm not that fast. I'm not fast. And show you a highlight? No, I'm embarrassed. I honestly do it just for like my own personal enjoyment. I don't post it anywhere. Maybe if I like get better at dancing and think that I actually look good, maybe I will post like an Instagram video or something, but it's for myself. Marina Botros asked, what are your favorite movies to watch for Christmas time? A Christmas question. Oh my god, I'm one of those people that like as soon as Halloween is over, I'm like, Merry Christmas. Like, what's a Thanksgiving? It's Christmas time. My all-time favorite Christmas movie would have to be The Grinch. And I mean, the cartoon version is cool, but I really love the one with Jim Carrey as the Grinch because I just love Jim Carrey so much. And that's just like a Christmas staple in my household. And I love to watch all of the Home Alone movies. And then I really like Elf. Reina XO asked, what's your biggest fear? Death. And not just of like myself, but of people that I'm close to, like my friends and family. I think that more so is like a bigger fear, is like the death of a loved one, because you have to live with that person not being there anymore. And that, I could not imagine that pain. I don't even want to think about it. The next one comes from Alexandra Preda. I'm gonna butcher all these names, I'm so sorry in advance. But she asks, opinions on BTS's American interviews. I haven't watched all BTS's interviews that they've done in America because there was honestly just so many of them that I can't even remember what they've been on. But of the interviews that I've watched, my favorite ones by far were the ones with Zach Sang and The Morning Mess. Because on The Morning Mess, you could just tell that BTS was having an amazing time. Okay, like the people of The Morning Mess know how to have a fun ass interview. And I think BTS had a really good time, so I loved that. And then I loved Zach Sang's interview because he actually took the time to like research BTS and ask them deeper questions. He was the first one to ask about their UNICEF campaign. And he also encouraged them to continue writing in Korean and singing in Korean, which I loved because they were on, I think it was Ryan Seacrest, where some fan wasn't even really asking them to make an album in English. He was whining at the fact that they didn't, which was completely disrespectful, and you could tell that Namjoon was like annoyed by it, and it pissed me off. So I like that Zach told him like, hey, no, just keep doing what you're doing amazing. You're showing people all around the world that people in other countries are feeling the exact same things that you are, which I love that he said that, honestly, because that's honestly like what's so great about music, is that it can bring people together from all over the world to let you know like, hey, you're not alone. Somebody on the complete opposite side of the world is feeling exactly what you're feeling. I love Zach Sang, and the fact that he asked about UNICEF, it's like a big thing that BTS are so passionate about and nobody had asked before because all anybody cared about was who their celebrity crushes were. So a lot of these interviews were dumbass mess, but Zach Sang in The Morning Mess did it right. Okay, the next question comes from CS Sullivan 890. You always talk about going to work and stuff, so what do you work as? Love your videos, girl. Thank you. My job isn't too interesting. I just work in a restaurant, but I am the manager, so that's why I'm always talking about going to work, because I'm literally always at work. Michaela on Twitter asks, if K-pop wasn't a part of your life, what do you think you would be doing / jamming to? And do you have any favorite YouTubers / creators? PS, love your vids, girly. Thank you. As far as if K-pop wasn't a part of my life, I don't know what I'd be listening to, because before K-pop, I was a very big Directioner. But as we all know, One Direction is no longer a thing, so it's not like I'd be getting new music from them. I guess I'd probably honestly just be listening to like each member's solo stuff, because I mean, I was a Harry Styles girl and I absolutely loved his album. So honestly, I'd probably just be like a Harry Styles fan account. And as far as, do you have any favorite YouTubers / creators? I have a lot. Okay, I've been watching YouTube for so long and there's so many people that I love. Who do I watch the most? As far as like comedy wise, I love Liza Koshy, Shane Dawson, Keenan JC. Those are the people I go to the most for like a laugh. For like beauty and fashion videos, I like Close Encounters, The Lineup, To The Nines, I Am Karen-O. If we're talking about like K-pop, Korean culture kind of YouTubers, I love Megan Bowen. The only reactor I watch is JRE. I like Edward Avila, Hey It's Faye. There's so many people that I love, but there's a couple of them. Gabby Goodface asks, since K-pop is a big part of your life, would you like to visit South Korea one day? If so, where would you like to go? I would honestly really love to go to South Korea. And of course, the place that I would probably want to go most is Seoul, because I really love big cities. But I mean, I think that I would like to take the time to go like check out more like the countryside, get kind of out of the concrete jungle and go check out some nature, because I mean, Korea does have some really beautiful landscapes, so. But Seoul, though, like I really want to go to Seoul. At Standing Vmin asks, who are all the groups you stand and all your biases? Oh, and could you possibly make a video in the future showing all your K-pop merch? I've had people ask me before to show all my K-pop merch. Do y'all really want to see it that bad? I mean, I have just like random K-pop stuff all over my room. I mean, if you guys really want that, I guess I could show you. And as far as who are all the groups that I stand and my biases, there's gonna be a list. I'm just gonna go through my music, say the artist, say my bias, and move on, because there's so many. Okay, BAP, Jungkook, Big Bang, G-Dragon, Blackpink, Rosé, Block B, Zico, BTS, Jimin, Day6, Young K, EXID. My bias bounces between Hani and LE, like they really be fighting for that spot. EXO, it's Kai. GOT7, my bias is Jackson. iKON, my bias is Bobby. JBJ, my bias is Taehyun. Card, my bias is BM. Madtown, my bias is Moose. Monsta X, my bias is IM. NCT127, my bias is Taeyong. Pristine, my bias is Kyokyung. Red Velvet. I don't have a bias in Red Velvet. I do like Red Velvet songs though. I only really know like their title tracks, but I do like them. 17, my bias is Vernon. SF9, my bias is Rowoon, probably. Shiny, my bias is Taemin. Twice, my bias is Momo. 101, my bias is Sungwoon. Winner, my bias is Minho. 21, my bias is CL. And that's it. That's all that's on here. At RPitCard96. And these like usernames and stuff make me feel like I can't read. What are your 5 all-time favorite songs by BTS? Oh my god, you're gonna make me do this right now? Top 5. Do I have to put them in like an order? Because I don't think I can do that. Okay, first of all, I really love Just One Day. I'm gonna throw that one in there. Does Lie count? It's like Jimin's solo, but I love Lie. I really like Dope because it was the first BTS song I ever heard. I gotta put a Cypher in there. I love BTS Cypher 4. And I think I'm gonna put Boys With Fun. I love that song. That's a good ass song. Like I wanna hear that performed live so bad. God, that's hard. Top 5 favorite BTS songs? Girl, why you do that to me? Okay, at 1420 Nina asks, what is your top 3 songs from GOT7's 7 for 7 album and top 3 albums by GOT7? Okay, I loved 7 for 7 like entirely. So I would say it goes Firework, Remember You, and then Teenager. And as far as my favorite albums, by far definitely Turbulence. I loved that album from start to finish. And then I'm probably gonna put 7 for 7. I really love it. I'm loving it right now. And then probably Departure, yeah. Okay, at BTSFan9720, hi Danielle, my question is, how do you see your interest in K-pop in 5 or 10 years? Love you so much. I love you too. And I don't know, honestly, because with One Direction I said that I was gonna love them for the rest of my life and there's no way that I could ever get over it. And here I am, I'm over it. That's so sad to say. But I mean, in my defense, One Direction did break up, so that might be why I kind of fell off. But K-pop, I mean, they're constantly just putting out new people. So I don't think that I could ever really get tired of it because there's always gonna be something new. But I mean, you never know. At Otaku Jangin, what are your top 5 vocalists from boy groups? Okay. Who got some power vocals? I think, okay, right off the bat at the top of this list is Kyungsoo from EXO. I love him, that's my boy. He got that beautiful voice. I want to put Jungkook on here because I love the way his voice sounds. It's very airy and I love it. It's beautiful. I think I'd put Daesung from Big Bang. Or do I want to put Taeyang? Or do I want to put both? I'm gonna put Daesung and I'm gonna put Taeyang. And who else? Who else? Oh God, Youngjae from GOT7. That's my boy. I call him God Vocals for a reason. So who's my list again? It was Jungkook, Kyungsu, Taeyang, Daesung, and Youngjae. Beautiful voices. Okay, at Jun Loved said, any plans on going back to being a blogger? Your old blog posts are so well written and I feel like you'd be great at documenting things plus taking pictures of places or products for reviews and such. Oh my god, somebody actually gave a shit about my blog. I haven't made a post on there since like April. It's like I want to get back into it, but I don't know what to write about. It's like I'm always inspired to post on there. Like my inspiration is always at it here, but my motivation is always here. So it's like I want to post on it, but my body won't like get me up to do it. I should bring it back though. You might have sparked something in me with your interest. Okay, at Stars Are Falling Ma. Did you ever check out Day 6 like you wanted to? I did! There was a moment where I sat there and I was like, you just need to check out Day 6. Like everything Day 6 has ever done, just do it now. And so I opened up every single music video that they have and I watched each one back to back. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the songs kind of sounded like the same to me at points, but I did really like some of them. My favorite song still by Day 6, the only song that I knew prior to this was I'm Serious, but I really liked I Wait and Letting Go and Dance Dance. And I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but I'm kind of in love with Young K. He's beautiful. I was so surprised. Oh my god, I love a boy in a band. At Ohana16 asks, when you were a kid, what was your dream job and do you still want to do it or has it changed? There are two things I remember specifically from my childhood that I wanted to be. One of them was a zookeeper because I loved animals. And when I was little, I was always out like looking for little like critters and stuff outside and I'd catch them and I'd keep them. And then the other one was an artist because I used to draw all the time. As far as do I want to do them now still? No, I wouldn't want to be a zookeeper. I don't even think that zoos should be an open functioning thing for people to go to because I don't think you should keep a wild animal trapped behind a plexiglass its whole life. And an artist? Sure, I would love to draw amazing portraits. Okay, I am so mad at myself that I stopped drawing. When I was younger, I stopped drawing maybe once I hit like middle school. I like didn't care about it anymore. I used to have a sketchbook and they were decent drawings for a young child, but I stopped and I wish I never would have stopped because imagine where I could be at now in my artistic journey. And honestly, I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I am a 20-year-old adult and I still don't know what I'm doing. As long as it's something creative, I guess. Okay, at FriendXZ asked, what's on your playlist these days, non-K-pop and K-pop? All right, so what's on my playlist these days? I've been listening a lot to Shawn Mendes, his song There's Nothing Holding Me Back. Love that one. And There For You by Troye Sivan and Martin Garrix. That's a good song. That's the song that Jungkook used for the GCF in Japan with Jimin. I love that song. Oh my god, this song is beautiful. It's by Daniel Caesar. It's called Get You. I've been listening to that song non-stop. K-pop wise, I have been loving 17's new album. My favorite song is Change Up. If this is not your favorite song off the album, I don't know what you're doing. You're lying to yourself. That song is so good. I love that song. And then I'm still listening to Like You by Twice on repeat. Like. Puppy Coops asked, can you rank your biases in 17? No. Okay, Vernon, S-Scoops, Junghan, Hoshi, Woozi, The Eight, Mingyu, Seungkwan, DK, Wonu, Joshua, Dino, and Jun. I always feel bad ranking people because I don't want to put anybody at the bottom. Whatever. Why'd you make me do that? Yoongi's Kiwi on Twitter asked, is it crazy to think you have people all over the world who love your videos? I'm from New Zealand and you're one of my favorites. That's so nice. And yes, that's so crazy to me that anybody watches me and appreciates my content. But I always love when people come up in the comments and they're like, oh, liked your video. Love from insert country here, because I love seeing like who's watching my videos in what country. I think it's cool. And then 2, can you please do a skincare routine? You are flawless and I would love to know your routine. Thank you. Actually, I appreciate when anybody compliments my skin because my skin is like one of my biggest insecurities and it's something I struggle so hard with because I suffer from adult acne, hormonal and stress induced. I literally have a breakout right now. But I mean, if you guys want a skincare routine, I guess I could do that. Just let me know. It won't be anytime soon because I am actually currently like running out of a lot of my skincare and I have to re-up on it, but I could do that if you want me to. At Min Bam Bam asked, do you have any brothers or sisters? I do. I have an older sister who's turning 27 next month, and then 2 younger brothers. One of them is 19 and the other one is 9. So I'm a middle child. Okay, the last question comes from at UndyXX. Do you read books and what is your fave? I'm a worm and would like you to do some recommendation videos. I actually used to be a really big bookworm when I was little. In elementary school and middle school, I believe, there was always this list of books that you could like read, and then if you read all of them, you got like a prize, and I was always that one person that like tried to read every single book on that list. Like I used to read a lot, and I do have like a bunch of books up here, half of which I have not read. I cannot tell you the last time I actually read and finished an entire book. I don't know, my attention span over the years has gotten so short that I just can't sit there and like read a whole book. And that's sad, you know, like I want to read books, I just can't bring myself to read them. But if I had to pick a favorite off my shelf, it would be this one. It's called Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I think this is the last book that I can remember reading fully, not being able to put down. It was a great story, it was a fun read, and that was like 2014. Like I really haven't read books in a long time, that's sad. But yeah, I do really like this book, and in this collection there's a bunch of other ones like The Virgin Suicides. It's kind of a funny story. The Perks of Being a Wallflower was one of the first books I read that I was just kind of like felt something emotionally. So that's a good one. And all of these books that I have just said also have film adaptations. You would rather watch that than read a book, but I do suggest reading the books actually. What they say is true. The books are always better than the movies. But yeah, this is a good one. But there you go guys. That is 25 questions, I think, maybe a little bit more for 25K. And I would just like to thank all 25,000 of you for being here and following this channel and finding it somewhat interesting. That's crazy to me. If you would like for me to do more Q&As in the future, you can always leave questions down below. And who knows when I'll film the next one. They're fun to do, and I like talking to you guys and answering your questions. I hope that you enjoyed my video today, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. And also subscribe to my channel down below. I'd love to have you a part of this little family we got going on. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!